Up next on SciFiantasy, channel update. Hey everybody, it's Kenny Conklin from SciFiantasy.com and welcome to another YouTube video. So today we're going to give you a little channel update, let you know what's going on, show you a few things we're working on, a couple cool things that came in the mail, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And as always, I'd like to thank everybody that's been coming to the channel and subscribing and checking everything out. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and the little notification icon. This way you know every time a video is up and running. And also don't forget to come over to SciFiantasy.com, the site. Check out the community, hang out with your friends. Everybody's got a whole bunch of builds and good stuff going on. It's growing and growing slowly, but at least it's growing. So if you get a chance, come over, check out the site. If you got any problems getting on there, just let me know and I'll help you out. So enough babbling out of me right now. Let's get over to the bench and show you what we got going on. Okay, so we're over at the bench and I just received a package a couple days ago from our buddy Benny over at Fubar Model Yard. So I'm going to start the video off with this because it's actually probably the coolest thing I'm going to show you. So Benny sent me my first shop card, which is very cool. He's got all the writing on the back, Leonard and everybody over there, which is very, very cool. Thank you, Benny. I got to figure out where I'm going to put this. We're definitely moving this year, so I got to get like some kind of cork board or something and put these up. Thank you very much for the card. Now the other thing in there, now I told Benny I loved his little Fubar Model Yard little sign that he puts up all the time, and I told him I wanted one. So in the package also came something that was very cool and unexpected. I have my own little sign now, and he didn't do Fubar Model Yard for me. He did SciFiantasy and made it look like space and have a little planet over here in the corner. This is awesome, and this is going to go on my desk, and it's probably going to go up here. I just got to get a little stand for it and plunk it in there. This way, every time I have a video, everybody can see my little SciFiantasy sign, which is awesome. Thank you very, very much, Benny. I really appreciate it, and this is cool, and I'm going to keep this thing forever. So next up on the update is Superboy. Now, if you remember, I was doing Superboy, but I started doing Michael Myers for the Halloween build, and I put Superboy on the side, and then we had our Secret Santa giveaway, and I started on my Bird of Prey, and Superboy got put on the side again. But we're doing stuff with Bird of Prey that I'm going to talk about in this video also, and I put that on the side for now. So what happened was I had the old base with the clay and everything down, but because I didn't seal the wood warped. So what I did was I destroyed that whole base. Took a while to pry the base off. So I'm going to redo the base, all the clay and everything like that. And we're going to put this guy back on here and start this guy up again. So it's just a plain base. It's all shellac. This way it's sealed in and I can put everything on here. And this one's not going to warp. And then I had problems with the paint and stuff on Superboy himself, which just wasn't coming out right, so I stripped Superboy down totally. Actually, he wasn't all together like this, he was in parts, and I was still doing seaming and stuff. So I did all the seaming, I got his shoulders done, his back done, under his legs, and all that other good stuff down the fronts of his legs and the back of his legs. So he's all primed up, and he's ready to go. My next thing is the paints I was using. I couldn't get them to work for me. I've seen people paint with them before and they do a fantastic job. It's a big learning curve for me on this particular paint, and I still got to practice with it. And I'm going to just go with paints that I know I can use. I'm either going to get Vallejo or Ammo, and I'll be painting him with that. So he's going to be coming up soon. And also I'm going to be doing Dick Tracy at some point during this year, and so far the consensus is to try to do him in the black and white technique, and I'm going to try to figure that out. If I can do that and not mess it up too bad, we'll have a good time with those videos. So this is what's going on with Superboy right now. I'm going to order paints for him tonight, and we're going to be working on him and also the Klingon Bird of Prey. So last but not least, I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of what I got going on with my brother Tommy and Paul, what we're designing for the Klingon Bird of Prey. I have some of the parts out now, and they're getting done up, and then I'll get them. Hopefully they come out well. And then we're going to probably be casting them and selling them. So let me explain to you what we got going on, and I'll show you in the slideshow right now. Okay, the first picture that you're seeing are the braces for the disruptor themselves. When you're doing the disruptor, you're going to have to take it off the kit, and it's going to be a little difficult to drill and get the pieces exactly how you want them to line up so everything is straight. It takes a lot of time and patience to do that. So what we decided to do is 3D print. So that's the two pieces together. Now the next slide is the full head for the front, all done up. This way you can just do it in brass if you want to. The next slide is the rear piece of the brace, which you'll be able to put your brass through and create the disruptor on your own by just using these two pieces, if that's the way you want to go with using brass in these pieces. Now the next set is actually the disruptor that we created ourselves. It is more kit accurate than it is screen accurate, but it's pretty close. So you'll see that we have the left and the right side of the disruptors. And then in this next slide, we created a third piece where you don't have to drill out the disruptor itself. It's going to be a hollow piece, and you can fit this piece over the LED, and the LED will be right at the front of the gun. This way you don't have to run a fiber optic in there, and you'll get the brightest light possible when firing the weapon. The next slide will show you the wires coming through the piece itself, and most likely when we get these in, I'll show you how to use them, and it's going to have to be probably magnet wire because these holes are pretty tight and we're having a little bit of trouble getting the dimensions right and everything like that, but we're still working on it, and I'm waiting for those pieces to come in. The next slide is showing you the LED, that it would be going right into the front of the weapon itself, and you'll be able to cap that off. Now with the cap, you'll either be able to just shove it in there just in case the LED does die on you. You can actually take it out and replace it, or you can glue it into place if you desire. The next slide is just a mock-up of what light shining out of it may look like, but it'll look much better when you actually have a blast coming out of there instead of a solid light. And the next little video that I'm going to put up is just showing you our idea and what we're actually having made right now for the kit itself, and most likely all these parts will be on sale as long as they come out right. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Like I said, I got to order some paints for Superboy so I can get on him, and then we're going to work on the Bird of Prey. Hopefully those pieces come in soon. Takes a little while to get them printed up and out, and then we could check them out and I could do a video on that and show you, and hopefully if you like them and you want them, you'll come right to us and we will sell them to you. I don't think it's going to be that much of a price on them. Not sure. It all depends on how much it costs me to get them made, and then the price goes on. You guys know all about that. So anyway, thank you again for stopping by and checking out the video. I really appreciate you guys coming by. And like I said, if you haven't done so, please come over to SciFiantasy and check out the site and join up and post your builds and all that good stuff and have fun over there. And if you got any questions or comments for me, just throw it in the comments section below and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can, as I always do. And I'm fumbling over my words tonight, which is never ever fun. So that's my cue to get out of here, guys. I hope you all have a great night. Take care and bye-bye.